do yourself a favor, go get a book called Freedom Flight. And in there, in this 45 minutes to an hour-long read, you're going to read a story that's based on true accounts of a guy who was shot down in Korea, and he was taken as a prisoner of war. Quite a little bit of time, he was in a bamboo box, and he was starving. People left him for dead. He was just literally surviving off of water that was coming down from dripping off of a leaf into his mouth. And he said in that time he really started to understand a whole lot about the Creator. But one of the things that he said was he was so hungry during that time. And the more that he thought about the hunger, the more hungry he got. So he realized he was thinking about the problem that was the problem. It wasn't the problem. And so what he started to do instead was he started to play golf in his mind. He went back and played his home course. He would practice all day long in his mind. And what was really crazy is after 6 years of being a POW, he gets back into the States, emaciated, half his body weight, and he goes out and plays. And he used to be a 10 handicap, and he goes out and he shoots even par golf that day. See, the problem isn't the problem, it's usually our thinking about the problem that's the problem. And so my question starts to become to you, what's that roadblock you've been putting in your head? What's that stuff you've been telling yourself about yourself, or telling yourself about what you need or don't have or can't do? Because that's not necessarily the problem. Are you just talking to yourself, or are you listening? Because if you're listening, I guarantee you've got nonsense that's floating around in your head. We got 30,000 to 70,000 thoughts that go through our head in a day. And I know as human beings, we have a negativity bias. And so that means most of that stuff is nonsense. And so listen, it's not necessarily the problem that you're facing that's the problem. It's you're thinking about the problem that's the problem. Let me know what that problem is. I'll hash it out with you. Crush it.